So guys, welcome back to the page with the new support. We got to really talk about the basic Alpha Zeta line, and then we'll also be doing a deck profile following up, but I had to show the combo off first. This is the most basic combo. There's a little bit deeper that you can go into this combo, but I feel like this is the best inboard that you can get from Alpha Zeta, so I wanted to talk about it. I feel like a Secret Village with the Slacker Magician. Slacker Magician is pretty much the tech of this profile slash combo video series that we got. Slacker Magician basically, sorry I dropped it on camera, that's embarrassing. But anyways, we're talking about Slacker Magician. Obviously it's basically an anti-Fenrir, an anti-targeting, and it can't die by battle once a turn. And that's really annoying on the field where they cannot break your field with spells. So good luck with that. And a lot of these decks need to start off with spells. So not having a spell and having a really strong spellcaster that's hard for them to get off the field, it's easy for Drytron to play, is pretty much what I'm going with. And that's that. So let's get into the combo and how to do it. I feel like the most easy way to show it, a lot of what you can do with the new stuff is still with Alpha Zeta, but again, new by itself is a whole combo, and I can do that one as well if it needs to be seen. Anyways, you guys know how it's done. Alpha pitched the Zeta as always to go and grab the Benton, and then from there, the Benton is going to get pitched to go and grab the Zeta, and the Zeta is going to go and grab the ritual spell. The ritual spell being Medianus Drytron, and then the effect of the Benton that you just put into the graveyard, you're going to go and grab Diviner. So off of Alpha and Zeta, you already have these two. From there, you're going to overlay into Fafnir using these two. In my opinion, that's the next logical thing to do, and that would be to dump the new card, New 2, not Mewtwo, New 2, which is a really, really powerful card that locks you into machines, which is sad for our homie Benton back here. But we definitely got to talk about new and how strong it is. I think with the Magic Key stuff, which I can also show in another combo video, I feel like it's the best way to play Drytron, and I feel like it's probably going to be the preeminent way to play it with the counter trap, because the counter trap counters the Dark Ruler. So getting all the way back to this card, you're locked into machines. So you kind of have to lean on stuff like the Magic Key stuff. You kind of have to lean on Big Daddy Kane back here, and we're about to get to him in a second. But anyways, you're just dumping him to the grave for now. And then from there, in my opinion, you normal summon the Diviner effect, sending the Arclight from your extra deck to the graveyard to then go and grab Shaq Diesel. From there, you're going to activate, and this would be the 5th summon if you've been counting 1, 2, 3, 4 on the field, just in case you can't see it. Activate and use all of these. You don't have to use all of these, like all of Fafnir, to summon this. You can also use what's in your hand, but just in case this Alpha Zeta is all you drew, yeah, you're gonna have to use all 3, sadly. You can add back here, you don't need to, but you now have anti-nib combo. You can essentially play a little bit freer and then special summon out the new from the graveyard, and then the new is going to grab you the field. You go for the monster first, obviously the alpha, and then you grab the field spell, and then the field spell is going to grab you the Nova. Now from here, kind of clear some space off from here. Let's say the field spell is here. Scoot these guys into a complete frame. You got 4 monsters on the field. The next logical play, since you have anti-nib, you can play freely again. You're going to Drytron Nova, the one that you added to your hand. And then you're going to special summon out the Gamma. And then you pretty much have your Ancient Fairy set up. Again, we talked about Ancient Fairy. It's the most powerful way to get to a inboard that I don't feel a lot of people can deal with. And it's kind of sneaky. And it adds on definitely to Vanity's Ruler. You can choose another line and just go straight for Vanity's Ruler, not even play Diviner. There's just a lot of things you can do. But this, to me, is really, really easy. And you can play the Terraform in any way to search out the Secret Village anyway. But for here, you're going to blow up the field spell. You're going to search out the Secret Village. Now, obviously, with Gamma, you have an ability to have an extra body on the board, because you can wait until then. You can do that right before you summon this. It really depends. You just have to use this card, and then from here, this is where I was saying that you could go into the Draco Sack, and then go into the Cherubini tokens, and then dump to level 3, and then go into Selene, and then pull back the Joujin out of it. You don't need to do that. I mean, I love Draco Sack. I love this card. I love the setup and all that, but is that better than Vanity's Ruler? I don't think so. That's just me though. It kind of is what it is. I guess I gotta have an affinity for that. But for me, I use these two bodies, or I try to save the level ones actually, and then use the other two bodies that you don't need. Instead of making the rank 7, you just go into the IP Masquerena, and then from there you pretty much have a really clean inboard that you never really have to worry about too much, because having this next to a Slacker Magician, next to Dad with a Secret Village, it's pretty strong. Guys, let me know what you think about it down in the comments. Again, that's just off Alpha Zeta. If you have more names, that means more bodies on the field. Stuff like Appaloosa instead, stuff like Underworld Goddess stuff instead. There's just a lot more you can do. Make sure that you're clear on that, and make sure you return to the page. It's good to see you. Arrivederci. Pegasus.